If you are a kettlebell beginner and you want 30 days filled with kettlebell workouts for free, then check the first link in the description. Sign up and enjoy. Grüezi miteinander, Gregory von Lebe here. You've probably heard of these three body types: the ectomorph, the mesomorph, and the endomorph. They call it somatotypes. And in psychology, this came from an American psychologist called W.H. Sheldon. He classified people into three types of bodies. He took a couple of folks, photographed them, and then he came to his conclusions. You still see a lot of fitness and well-respected outlets that still propagate this idea that you have to train and eat according to your body type. Moreover, this article from Britannica.com says studies of somatotypes were inconclusive, having suffered especially from confounding and inconsistent results. So since they are inconclusive, it makes them plain wrong, right? Well, depending on what exercise you look at, there might be an interesting aspect about body types that you have to consider, and that is, for example, the kettlebell jerk. If you want to rack both kettlebells on your hip, you are favored if you have a short torso. For the acceleration or the projection phase, where you use your legs to bring the kettlebell in the top fixation, you're also favored if you have long legs. So what happens if you have a long torso and short legs? Well, this is where different types of training ideas come into play and can actually help you be better or become better in that type of exercise. So while I still believe that a deadlift, a press, and a squat is perfectly for everybody, even though you might have to do some different variations depending on your anthropometrics, there are certain exceptions when it comes to training. And as it pertains to diet, I don't think we're all that different. If we eat less processed foods and more whole foods, we're on a great path independent of how our bodies are built. So let's check out the performance and the exercise that you want to focus on if you want to increase and become better in your kettlebell jerk if you have a long torso and shorter legs. Valery Fedorenko says the following: since you have a longer torso, your elbows do not connect with your hips very well, so your top fixation has to be strong. In order to make your top fixation strong, you have to increase the strength endurance in your triceps. So in that regard, the exercise that I would recommend is a diamond push-up, or a push-up where you have your arms close to your body. This type of push-up focuses more on your triceps and less on your chest. So these type of exercises, I believe, can help you to become better at the jerk if you're not gifted with the perfect body type. So there you have it. For a double jerk, it makes sense to train a little bit differently and to focus on different body parts or different exercises if you want to perform better. So this video goes to show once again that you cannot simply discard an idea just because the scientific evidence has been inconclusive or that it hasn't been proven in that regard. I would even go as far as to say that the other way around might be true as well. You have no evidence for a particular idea, and yet you see people do it and they get great results from it. So this means in that regard, maybe science even has to catch up. I'm most definitely aware that Sheldon attached personality traits to different body types where I think he went a little bit off the rails, and that's what has been discredited nowadays. But when it comes to physical aspects or different training ideas, as well as different anthropometrics, we most definitely can classify people into different body types. So the final thought that I want to get across is I think we have to stay open-minded, and this is something that I have to learn as well. Yet in certain cases, we probably can put things into black and white. So once again, the beautiful principle applies in fitness that you probably heard a couple of times, and that is simply it depends. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, like it, consider subscribing, and I'll catch you on the next one. If you're looking for kettlebell courses that can help you lose weight, build muscle, and improve your kettlebell technique, then check out the Lebe Academy. Let us help you discover a new perspective on kettlebell training, making it simple and easy for you to understand. Join the waiting list of your desired course now and secure your spot when it's open for enrollment. Link is in the description.